All right, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the very first season of the Indian Premier League.
Way back in 2008.
Yeah, 2008. Wow, seems like forever ago now. I mean, it was a crazy season, right? It kind of set the stage for like what the IPL's become today, with the
Yeah.
big money and the massive global following.
Yeah.
So we've got a bunch of Wikipedia articles here, plus some interesting notes from you to help us unpack this whole thing, how this league just exploded onto the scene, and
You really did.
yeah, auctions, rivalries. I think there might have even been a slap involved
Well,
somewhere.
yeah, we'll definitely be talking about that.
And of course, an underdog victory. We love those.
Always a good story.
Always a good story. So are you ready to jump in?
I am. I'm excited for this one. This is a fun season to look back on.
All right. So for me, what's really fascinating about this whole thing is that, the IPL was born like right at this moment when India was becoming like a major economic power,
Right.
and cricket was already massive. Right?
Huge, yeah.
But the IPL, they took it like to a whole new level, and they did it with this thing called 2020, right?
C20.
T20. So can you maybe explain for folks who might not be super familiar, what is T20 and why was that chosen for the IPL?
Yeah, so unlike traditional cricket, the kind that can go on for days, T20 cricket is designed to be super fast-paced
Ah.
and very exciting. A whole match is done in just a couple hours. You get big hits, tons of runs, and just nonstop action.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds way more my speed than like 5 days of cricket.
Right, and that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
It was a way to get new fans in India and around the world who, like you,
Yeah.
maybe didn't have the patience for the longer format.
I feel personally attacked.
But, I think it worked.
It totally worked. Okay. So now let's rewind back to the very beginning, January 2008. And we've got this massive team auction happening. And I mean, the numbers were just like mind-blowing.
Yeah, some serious money being thrown around.
Yeah. Yeah. The Mumbai Indians, they went for like US $111.9 million. It's just crazy.
It was a statement. They were saying, we're here, we're serious, and we're going to be big.
Right, like nobody had seen anything like this in cricket before, right?
Not even close.
And then you've got like Shah Rukh Khan owning the Kolkata Knight Riders, like
Yeah.
Bollywood's involved.
That's right. So you're not just talking about sport now. You're talking entertainment on a whole new scale.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's smart though, right? Like tap into that huge Bollywood fan base.
Oh, absolutely. Brilliant marketing, really.
Yeah. And then, I mean, talk about marketing genius, they had this icon player thing, right?
The icon players, yeah, that was a stroke of genius.
So like imagine Tendulkar playing for Mumbai, Ganguly for Kolkata, Dravid for Bangalore. It's like instant regional rivalry.
Exactly. You're not just rooting for a team. You're rooting for your city, your hero.
Yeah. It's like these cricket legends become superheroes,
Right.
representing their hometowns.
And it guaranteed star power for each franchise right out of the gate. You knew you were going to see some of the biggest names in cricket, no matter which team you were watching. But of course, the real fun began with the player auctions.
Yeah, the auctions. Oh, man. Dhoni went for like US $1.5 million.
A lot of money back then.
Yeah. I mean, these bidding wars, they were intense, right?
People were going crazy for these players.
Yeah. But some of the prices, looking back, they seem like kind of crazy, right? Like Michael Hussey, World Cup winner, went for only US $250,000.
Little wild, right?
That's like a steal.
Some teams were really good at spotting those diamonds in the rough.
Yeah. I mean, the IPL success was built on that blend of like the superstars and the up-and-coming talent, right?
Absolutely. Kept things unpredictable. Every team had a chance to shine.
Yeah. Made for some pretty exciting matches. But, this whole influx of foreign players, it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Yeah, there were definitely some cultural clashes along the way.
Yeah. And I mean, the cheerleader controversy, right? Do you remember that one?
Oh, how could I forget?
So we had these two London-based cheerleaders, Alessia and Shireen, and they were like asked to leave the Mohali Stadium.
Allegedly because of their skin color.
Yeah, it was a pretty shocking incident, right? I mean, it brought up all these questions about race and cultural sensitivity and like the IPL's
It
image.
showed the complexities of trying to blend this American-style sports entertainment with Indian culture.
Right. It's like they were trying to emulate the NBA or the NFL, but maybe it didn't quite translate the same way in India.
Yeah, and the BCCI's response, well, let's just say it didn't really help matters. They said they'd only investigate if the women, formally complained.
Yikes. Not a good look.
It highlighted the challenges they were facing. Trying to be this global entertainment brand while also navigating local sensitivities. Not easy. And speaking of challenges, the IPL is about to face its biggest controversy yet. The infamous slap.
Ah, yes, the slap heard round the cricket world.
It was a moment that really shook things up.
Okay, so set the scene for us. We've got Kings of Punjab versus Mumbai Indians, April 25th, 2008. What went down?
So the match ends, and cameras catch Srisanth, a bowler for Kings of Punjab, just visibly distraught, like in tears, right?
Yeah.
And rumors start flying. People are saying Harbhajan Singh, Mumbai's stand-in captain, had slapped him.
Oh, hold on. For those of us who aren't, like, cricket experts, what's a stand-in captain?
Right. So each team has a captain, obviously, but sometimes the captain's not available for whatever reason, so another player gets chosen to lead the team temporarily.
Oh, okay.
That's what Harbhajan was doing for Mumbai Indians in this match.
Gotcha. Okay, so back to the slap. So what happened? Was there, like, video footage of this?
Nope. The footage never got released, which just, fueled the speculation.
Oh, man, the mystery.
The media went crazy. Everyone wanted to know what really happened.
Yeah, I bet. And, I mean, the BCCI, they didn't mess around, right? They took action?
Swiftly. They banned Harbhajan for the remaining 11 matches of the season.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
It was. A real statement. Like, this behavior is not okay.
Right.
Not in our league.
Right. I mean, slapping another player on live TV, that's just, like, unheard of in cricket.
Especially a fellow Indian player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even superstars, they're not above the rules in the IPL.
That's the message they wanted to send.
Yeah.
And I think it sent a pretty clear message to everyone.
Yeah. Wow. So much drama. But, amidst all of this, the tournament itself was still going on.
That's right. We had actual cricket matches to play.
Yeah. And it was some pretty incredible cricket, too, right? And ultimately, who emerged from this whole whirlwind as champions?
The underdogs.
Of course.
The Rajasthan Royals. And it's a story for the ages.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a break here, and when we come back, we'll delve into the Rajasthan Royals, their unlikely journey to the top, and, well, everything else that made this first IPL season so unforgettable.
All right, so we're back, and we're talking about the Rajasthan Royals, the underdogs who, against all odds, won the very first IPL season.
They were a team that a lot of people had written off, Really? What? I mean, they obviously had something special, right?
Oh, they did, but they weren't like the flashiest team on paper.
Yeah.
They didn't have the same kind of star power as some of the other franchises.
So what was their secret? How did they do it?
Well, for one thing, they were masters of the auction.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Instead of, just throwing money at the biggest names, they were really strategic about who they picked. They targeted players who were perfectly suited for the T20 format.
So they were, like, playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers.
Exactly. They saw potential where others didn't.
I like it.
And crucially, they had a leader who understood T20 inside and out, Shane Warne.
Oh, yeah, Warne, the legend. But, I mean, wasn't he, like, past his prime by then?
A lot of people thought so. And that's why they got him for a relative bargain, actually.
Really?
Yeah. But the Royals, they knew what they were doing. They knew Warren would bring his spin bowling, his tactical genius, and that just X factor he had.
Yeah, he definitely had that. So they were looking for more than just talent, right? They needed a specific kind of talent that fit their game plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they found some real gems. Like Yusuf Pathan, nobody really knew who he was back then. But the Royals, they saw his potential for explosive hitting.
Oh, yeah, Pathan. He was like the epitome of IPL cricket, right? Just big hits, tons of runs, all action.
Absolutely. And that underdog spirit, it kind of permeated the whole team,
Oh, yeah.
They played with this fearlessness that fans just love.
They embraced the chaos of T20, right? Turned it into their advantage.
Exactly. Remember that match against Chennai in the league stage?
Oh, yeah, that was a close one.
They won by just 10 runs. But it showed their resilience, They could handle pressure.
That's a good sign for a team hoping to win it all.
And their playoff run, wow. That first semifinal against Delhi, they just demolished them.
Really? By how much?
105 runs.
Whoa. Okay, that's a statement win right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Shane Watson, he was unstoppable that day. 52 runs off just 29 balls.
Oh.
And then he took 3 wickets with his bowling.
So he basically single-handedly won them the game.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Masterclass. And then, of course, they had to face Chennai again in the final.
The rematch.
It was a tense one. Chennai set a target of 164. Not impossible, but definitely challenging.
Yeah, I can imagine the pressure in that situation.
The Royals kept losing wickets. It was a real nail-biter.
So how did they pull it off?
Well, Watson played a solid innings, and Sohail Tanvir chipped in, but the real hero, Yusuf Pathan.
Again.
He came in with the Royals needing 57 runs from 43 balls. The pressure was immense. But he just unleashed, boundaries, sixes, everything.
He was in the zone.
Totally. He finished with 56 runs off 39 balls, a match-winning innings.
Man, I wish I could seen that live.
It was something else. And with that, the Rajasthan Royals, the underdogs, they were champions.
What a story. It's like something out of a movie.
It really is. And it captured the imagination of the entire country. This team that nobody expected to win, led by a guy everyone thought was washed up, they did it.
Yeah. But let's not forget the business side of things. The IPL, this whole thing, it was a massive gamble, right?
Yeah, huge investment.
And it paid off. Big time.
They tapped into this booming economy in India, got major corporations involved, even Bollywood stars.
It was more than just cricket. It was like a cultural phenomenon.
Absolutely. The cheerleaders, the music, the fireworks. It was a spectacle. And even the controversies, they just added to the buzz.
It was a perfect storm. And it all happened as India was emerging as like this global power.
The 2008 season, it set the template for everything that came after.
It's amazing to think that this was just the beginning. I mean, the IPL's only grown bigger and bigger since
It
then.
become a global sporting event.
So we've talked about the auctions, the controversies, the incredible on-field action. What stands out most to you about this first season?
For me, it's that lasting impact. The 2008 season, it really set the tone for what the IPL would become. This mix of high-stakes cricket, entertainment, global appeal. But beyond that, it tapped into something deeper. India's love for the game, the underdog story, the desire for heroes.
And that's a story that continues to resonate today. This has been an incredible journey back in time, exploring the birth of the IPL. But now it's time to dive into the final moments of this unforgettable season. The final match between the Rajasthan Royals and the Chennai Super Kings. Stay with us as we take you through the exciting conclusion of this incredible season. All right, so picture this. June 1st, 2008, D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai, packed house. It's the final match of the inaugural IPL. The energy, electric.
It was a clash of titans, really. You had Chennai, led by Dhoni, Mr. Cool and Collected, and then the Royals with Warren, all charisma and swagger.
So Chennai bats first. What kind of total did they put up?
Respectable, 163. Reina, he was their top scorer, 43 runs off just 30 balls. Aggressive batting, classic Reina.
But the Royals bowlers kept them somewhat in check. Right?
Yeah, especially Yusuf Pathan. He took 3 wickets, only gave up 22 runs. Clutch performance in a final.
Talk about stepping up when it matters. So the Royals need 164 to win. That's a decent target.
Not easy, especially in a final. The pressure's on.
Well, it's been nerve-wracking for the Royals batsmen.
Oh, totally. Their innings, it was a roller coaster, up and down. They lost wickets at some really bad times.
So how'd they manage to pull it off?
Well, Watson, he played a tough innings, 29 runs. And Sohail Tanvir, he came in handy with a quick 15. But the star.
Let me guess, Yusuf Pathan.
You got it. The man was on fire this whole season. He comes into bat. Royals need 57 runs, 43 balls left.
Talk about a high-pressure situation.
But Pathan, he didn't flinch, just started smashing boundaries and sixes one after another.
He was born for these moments, wasn't he?
It was incredible to watch. This guy who was basically unknown before the tournament just took over the game. Finished with 56 runs off 39 balls, won it for the Royals.
Unbelievable. The underdogs. They did it. They won the first ever IPL. What a story.
And it was more than just a cricket match.
Yeah.
It was this symbol of India's arrival on the world stage. The passion, the excitement, the drama, it was all there.
So we've gone through it all, right? The big money auctions, the controversies, the amazing cricket, the underdog victory. What stands out most to you about this whole deep dive?
I think what gets me is how much the 2008 season set the stage for everything that came after. It was like a blueprint for the IPL's success. The mix of sport, entertainment, global appeal, it all started here. But also the fact that it connected with something deeper, that love for cricket, the thrill of the underdog story, that's what really made it special.
And it's a story that continues to unfold season after season. This has been a fascinating look back at the birth of a sporting phenomenon. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the 2008 IPL. We'll be back with more deep dives into all sorts of fascinating topics, so stay tuned and keep exploring.